Everybody. Don't mind my hair. It's super greasy right now. I mean, I feel like I normally come on here kind of greasy, but I'm getting my hair done today, and so we're gonna have to be fast with this. Get ready with me because um, there's gonna be traffic, and knowing me, I'm gonna get stuck in traffic, and I'm gonna hate it. So I'm gonna try to get this done under 15 minutes, 10 even, but I'm not even sure, dude. Like, I'm rushing because you know me. I'm always on a time crunch for some unknown reason. But today we're gonna go fairly simple and hopefully it's yeah because I don't really have to get ready, but there's like something within me that's like you have to get ready, even though I'm just gonna be with my hairdresser. I just feel like getting ready, and so if I feel like getting ready, then I probably should do it because if you're feeling it, then you're feeling it, you know. But first, I think I'm gonna do my lower lashes first because normally those take a pretty long time and my eyes are kind of oily, and so we're just gonna have to live with that. That's okay. That's okay. Let me try to move myself so you guys can see me because you can't even see my face when I'm doing these, which is like the whole point of watching me, right? You want to see my face, you get my face. Okay. Okay. But for this hair appointment, it's literally just doing my roots again, and I don't know how I feel about the blunt bob that I have so far. I mean, it's not blunt, but it's a lot straighter than I would prefer it to be. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go there and request something a little bit more rounded. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I just kind of want the ends to be thinner because I feel like the bob is a little bit heavy at the bottom, and I'm just not feeling that. But it may be because I have not styled my hair in a little bit. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna get a trim. Even though I mean it has not grown that much. This is how much. It's probably like not even an inch just yet. And so I do kind of want to get it a little bit shorter, just because I'm kind of liking how the short is feeling on my neck, and it's a lot easier to maintain. Oh my gosh, it's a lot easier to maintain that way too. And so I think I'm gonna ask him to shorten it up for me as well. Um, but I think that's all I'm gonna do with my hair. I'm not gonna do anything too extravagant because like I don't remember if I said this last time, but he was like, yeah, if you're gonna stay blonde, we're gonna stay blonde because the second we start fucking around with your hair, like it's gonna break. And I'm like, okay, we can do that. Look at my eyebrows right now; they are not giving. Like, why on the days that I don't need my eyebrows, they work, but on the days that I'm like in desperation for them to just work, they just decide not to. I don't know. See, I'm looking like fucking bonkers right now. What the shit? Okay, well, whatever. I like sometimes forget how hard it is being like keeping up with the blonde because it is a kind of a big expense, but it's like my only expense ever. I don't get my lashes done or my nails done or like my skincare done like by like a professional. So I feel like I am at least endowed something like something, you know? Because if I was getting my lashes done and my nails done like all the fucking time, I feel like this would not be justifiable because each appointment is $100 plus 20 for tip. Because sorry, I can't. I 20 is the most I can do. I'm sorry, babes, but he generally is like, oh, you don't have to tip me, but I'm like, I'm gonna tip you, babes, because I know how it is. But I hope 20 is enough. I don't know. But when I was like talking to other people, they were like, "Oh, like 100 is cheap for what you're getting," which essentially is my roots, toning, and like a trim. And he always charges me 100, and so I don't know if that's a good deal or not. I'll be honest with you, but it's what I've been paying the entire time I've been getting this blonde done, and so I think that's a good deal. I'm not sure though, but when I was talking to my other friend, she was getting what you call it, a balayage done, and oh my goodness, the amount she paid for it gagged me. I was like, girl, what the fuck? She was like, yeah, I had to pay upwards of $400 for a plus tip. That was like with tip. I think like like without the tip, it would have been like 360 or something like that, or a little bit more or less. I can't remember. It was like in the 300s. And then she had to tip a lot because obviously she has to like equal it out or whatever the fuck. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I was taking my hair guy for granted. And then when I was talking to another person, she's like, yeah, no, your hair is cheap. Because 100, I was like, but I wasn't gonna recommend her my hairdresser because I'm kind of a gatekeeper. I'm not even gonna lie. I like my hairdresser and I want him to stay mine. Just kidding, just kidding. If someone like asks who my hairdresser is, I'll tell them. But I don't even think he's taking any new clients currently. So I don't know because he's just doing this as a hobby. It's not his full job. So I'm not sure, but I guess 100 is kind of cheap for what I'm getting. IDK. I think that's like, I don't think he's ever charged me any higher than 100 ever. Even when I did my colors and stuff like that, it was always 100 or maybe like 80 if I was just doing color with without like touching up my roots. So maybe I am spoiled. I don't know. I don't want to question it too much because then I'll feel like a piece of shit. I don't know. But no, I've been going to him for a while now, and I'm really pleased with his services, and so I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Even if I stop going blonde, I'll probably just go to him for like haircuts and stuff because I like him and we have a rapport, and so yeah. But I'm just I don't know how I feel about this overall haircut. Like I think the bob kind of worn off on me like right after I no actually I like the bob, but I just don't like having to style it every single day. So I'm gonna ask him to see if we can figure out a hairstyle where it kind of like curls up on my face a little bit more instead of just being kind of dead at the end. I'm not sure if there's like a look for that unless with my pin straight hair. If I had like wavier hair, I'd be a lot more pleased. But right now, yeah, your girl's not feeling it. So for the natural one, I think for my natural look, I'm just gonna cover up some blemishes. I think I'm not gonna apply like too much because I don't want to do too much. Okay, my nose. Dude, I don't know what it is, but I have been having like the runniest nose of the new millennia. It's crazy. I don't know what it is. I think I might have like allergies. I don't think it's even allergy season because right now Minnesota is experiencing some of the worst like not winters, whatchamacallem, like rains of all time. I was talking to one of my, I don't remember what they're called. It's not a dentist. It's like a dentist assistant. And she told me that one of her friends, their basement had flooded because because in Minnesota we've never had this type of like heavy rainfall before, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I don't even think like we're insured for like rain damage or water damage in Minnesota because we generally don't get this heavy of rain. Oh my gosh, my you can tell like my like thingamabobber is broken. I need to super glue it back. But since I'm in a rush, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna be careful not to rip out my eyelashes, but at the same time, we gotta be careful, babes, because the second I rip out my eyelashes is the second I kill myself. So we gotta be extra careful. But yeah, I just have not been feeling Minnesota weather, but at the same time I haven't even been leaving my house. So I don't think I can complain that often because if I'm not leaving my house, I'm not experiencing the weather. Like I'm not homeless. And so I would care more if the weather was shitty if I was out and about. But no, I'm just inside the house bitching about the weather. So, this is how things go. Oh, where is it? Where is it? I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm fucking mentally ill, but I don't like leaving my house unless I really have to. Because I feel like if I don't have any business outside, I just should not be outside at all. And I think that probably comes from being, stuck in a quarantine for majority of my years that I could actually leave the house. Like when I got my car, it was when COVID literally hit us. And I got a new car at that too. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I couldn't even use it. Now that, I have the ability to drive and stuff like that, I have like adult freedom. I just don't want to use it because there's something within me. It's just like, oh girl, like if you leave the house, you're gonna get butt fucked. And I know that's not true, but it's just something irrational, I think. But I'm not scared of people. It's just I don't have business outside. Like I really don't. And if I do have business outside, it's requiring me to use money. And I'm not stingy by any means, but fuck, man, I am kind of stingy, and I don't want to leave the house if it requires me to fucking, throw out big schmeckles. Because everything nowadays like costs money, and things that I like to do cost money, like thrifting. Just yeah, thrifting is primarily my only uh activities outside, but still it requires a lot of money. And like I also like to go out to eat and stuff like that too, and that requires money. And I'm not really a big park person. I just don't like going to parks because I hate being outside, like in nature and stuff like that. I know that sounds like super chronically online of me, but I just don't like being outside because of like outside, there's just outside stuff. There's bugs, there's air, there's people. And if I were to do, like, the things I like to do could easily be done inside the house. Like, I don't need to leave the house to do the things I need to do. Like, majority of the time, the things that I need to do is on the fucking interwebs. Like, it's either on the interwebs or me crocheting or me drawing and stuff that I could easily do in my room. So I just stay in my room and be a fucking loner. But maybe I can just, if one day I need to do like a job or something, or like an assignment, or not an assignment because I don't have homework right now, but if I have to do things, I guess I could just, take it to a cafe or something to get some social interaction. But even then, I don't like people looking into my work because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what business do you have to look at my work for? But maybe I should, like, every time I need to do an assignment, I just, like, go out and try to make it seem like I'm a normal, well-adjusted person. I don't know. But even then, the Wi-Fi there sucks. Like, my Wi-Fi at home sucks, but at least it sucks in my own time. I don't have to, like, rage out and have people watch me. I don't know. I feel like that's probably, like, just an introvert mindset where if I don't have business outside, I shouldn't leave the house. But, I mean, it works for me because it helps save money. Like, the second I leave my house, I spend at least like $20. And to $20 every single day, girl, that's gonna add up to like what, $140? And I don't even make $140 a week. So yeah, I don't know if that's like sustainable. So I like to stay inside the house and just do what I do. I'm like making sure this lash is like coated. Some dookie in my eye. I got like eye boogies, and then we're gonna let that one chill. And I think my parents, they've always thought this, but they get worried about me. They're like, oh, don't you get sad leaving the house? I'm like, if I was sad, I would be dead by now. Like, the fuck? Of course I like staying in the fucking house. Like, if you made me go out every single day, that's when I become suicidal. But I genuinely really like being inside the house and minding my own business. Because when I have to go outside, I have to use my social interaction skills and, work around people being people and, all that jazz. And I'm just not usually in the mood to do so. Like, I'm obviously okay with being perceived because I put myself on the internet just like that. But at the same time, it's like, I'm doing it on my own time. When I'm in public, I have to do it. Like, I have to be there or else, I'm not there. And so when I go out and about, I'm just like, please don't stare at me. Please, please, please. Like, I don't even exist. But then I realize I have to exist. I have to be kind to people. I have to, be mindful of people. And I am. But I don't want to be. Like, I just want to be left alone and not have to use my politeness. But I have to, because generally people are nice, and I don't want to cause trouble, and I'm a normal person, and so I'm not gonna, be out and about and be a fucking menace. Like, if someone's providing me a service such as like a cashier or, another human being or whatever the fuck, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna talk to you because I don't want to. I'm obviously gonna be nice and be like, hey, thank you so much, like, you are appreciated. I won't say that, but I'm like, thank you so much, you're so kind. Oh my god, my pencil is not laying right now and it's pissing me off. I'm not gonna go too heavy with it because I don't care. Where is... This kind of looks like my normal makeup, but I'm just putting a lot less effort into it, and so that's what I consider my lazy makeup. Clean up the ends. I don't know. I guess I'm just not a people person. I mean, I am, but I'm not at the same time. I don't know how to describe it other than I do like people, but I like people on my own time. I don't want to be forced to hang out with people. And that is what happens when you leave the house. You have to, interact with people in a nice, well-adjusted way. And it's really hard for me. It's not like torturous. Like, I won't step outside of my fucking house and burn up out of... Do you see that? My nose is running because I have a fucking issue. Maybe I've been doing like too much coke or something. I don't know. JK, no coke in this house. Just Dr. Pepper. I don't even think I'm gonna put like concealer underneath my eyes because I got 24 hours of sleep the other day, and so I am very well adjusted. And so I don't think I need that. And so I'm just gonna put on a little bit more mascara and just not bother with concealer at the bottom of my eyes. There we go. And then I'm not even gonna bother with like any foundation on my face either. And just put on some blush and call it a freaking day. Hey, that was pretty fast. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 16 minutes. Is that a high score or what? Dude, I need to learn how to like properly put on blush because I feel like I always just put it on and it makes me look stupid. Because I don't know what works with my face shape. I don't know if I should go high or just kind of put it like in between my cheeks. Oh, okay, girl. Don't be too nasty. I was joking. Oh, I forgot to put on sunscreen. Well, do I have time to put on sunscreen? No, I don't. I don't. Look, I'm like almost panning it. I'm so excited because that means I can buy some new blush. But right now, I just want to use this bad boy up. I've had it for so long that I just don't want to get rid of it. I want to make sure I like use it before I get rid of it. I'm applying like so much blush. Do I look insane? I look like I have rosacea or whatever it's called. Okay. Let me blow my nose one more time. I sometimes don't know why I put makeup on my nose, like this area, because I always end up like whatchamacallit, like blowing it. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know why I put so much foundation on. I think that was just whatever the fuck. Here we go. And that is all. That is all, y'all. The most natural you ever see me. Oh. This nozzle is like a super soaker. It does not distribute. It just sprays. And I'll show you what my hair looks like right now so we can have like a before and after. Where's my brush? Beep. Brush it back, brush it back. And I styled it a little bit when I went out the other day, but it's pretty much back to its original state. This is what it looks like. And normally it's kind of more blunted, but I had it up in a pony, so that's why it's a little bit more crunchy. Not crunchy, but wavy. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far. I mean, I'm not too mad with it. I just kind of want it, I don't know, like to be a little bit rounder instead of being so straight. But I think I'm just going to put it up in a... Do I have anything? I do. I'm just going to put it up in a little clip. And we'll call it a day. I'll clean up my makeup once I get home, but right now I need to get on the road, like ASAP Rocky, okay? I don't even know why I bother twisting my hair sometimes, because in the back, because we're not really twisting anything, I don't think. There we go. I mean, it's a little janky, but it'll do. It'll do, donkey, but yes. That is what we got. Really natural makeup today. Lashes and... just lashes, that's it. Okay, that's all I gotta say. All right. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. I will be back. Oh, look at my curtains. I will be back soon. I'm not sure when. I'll show off my hair whenever I want to. Okay? All right. Kisses.